You're not just here as witnesses or to whoop it up at the reception. You're here because Kellie and Joseph recognize that this wedding ceremony is not just a merging of a couple, but the manifestation of the merging of two families and two communities. Today, both of you are going to marry three people. You're going to marry the person you think the other is. You're going to marry the person that they actually are. And most importantly, you're going to marry the person they will become as shaped by this marriage. The first two you got a really good head start on already. You know, you can see that every time you guys are together and every time we talk. The last one's important because that's always going to be a work in progress. And as you guys know, I've been married 36 years, so you got to trust me on that one. It's a work in progress. And so what is true love? It's probably different for everybody sitting here today. But for me, true love is that place you reach when the most basic and base of all human feelings are satisfied. When you satisfy the need for emotional security and safe haven, you need to find that with each other. That comes only with a deep connection with someone else who has your trust.
If for a second all my sorrows melt away, 'cause if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment, you and I, get through the darkness knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile. Yeah, if we just smile. Maybe we focus on the future.
Kellie and I met in preschool at Twin Oaks Farm when we were 2 years old. And we bonded instantly over our plaid Scotty dog dresses, our matching bangs, and our love of Winnie the Pooh. I truly can't remember life without Kellie in it. Kel, you've always had the ability to light up a room, and today has been no different. You look absolutely stunning tonight.
Kellie, honestly, what can I say? We've gotten to know you guys for 3 years, 4 years, however long it's been. And I'll never forget the first time we met. You tracked us down. I was at the park with my kids. And Kellie honestly had such an instant connection to both my kids. And I think it was actually the first time I saw Jay pick one of my kids up and not think that he was going to break him in half. So I do appreciate that as well.
We've since been in a long-distance relationship for 3+ years, and although 3,000 miles may separate us, our friendship has never wavered.
But since that, by the way, my daughter's Charlie, the flower girl today. Just want to give a little shout out, Charlie. Honestly, Charlie really looks up to both these guys, but Kellie especially. And at this point, she's starting to compare everyone she meets to Kellie. Honestly.
I first heard about Jay during one of our lengthy phone calls. But Jay, you're everything I could have imagined and more for my best friend.
And so back then, he was Joseph, as many of you've heard this, one of many names that he was referred to by, and he was adamant whenever he changed his name that we call him by that name.
So he started off as Joseph.
Biblical.
And then he went Joe.
The everyday man.
And then he tried out his middle name, Louis.
The Frenchman.
And then he went Joe Louis.
Joe Louis, yeah. The everyday Frenchman.
Thank you for loving her unconditionally, supporting her day in and day out, keeping her laughing, and genuinely bringing out the best in her.
But Jay, seriously, like whether you realize it or not, man, you're like, you've become the glue to our family, to our extended family, to so many of our friends, your friends that we've met they all say kind of the same thing.
I'm so happy that she found her piece of Boston in LA.
Kiss each other for the first time as husband and